Next up, supposed 21st pick, which maybe it's changed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that if Seattle advances to the conference finals, they are not included in this pool anymore, and Minnesota would go down to 21. But we're going to go with worst case scenario here for the Minnesota Wild, the home team. Let's say Seattle is drafting at 21, which what a fucking postseason for them. And Z, I'll actually let you lead off while you take some time to think about who they'd take. Do a little bit of a victory lap. Like you said at the beginning of the season, this is a team that no one's giving credit. This is a team that's going to surprise people. I don't think even you thought they would do what they're doing now, but still, you were the only person that I've heard publicly that truly believed in them before the season started. Talk about your Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, I can't really take that much of a victory lap because I think when we did the preseason predictions or whatever, I can't remember, but I think I had them as like, I really want to make them a top 3 team in the Pacific, but I can't get there because I was believing in Calgary too much. So I don't know if I could take that much of a victory lap, but like, I really was like mad at myself for not doing it. Like, so they're legit, man. And again, like we've talked about this before on the podcast, like, it's not because they've got this crazy top 6. They just have 4 lines of like legit players who could score. So dude, it's like,
let's talk about the summer trade, man. Biggest steal that I've ever fucking seen.
I could not believe
4th round pick for a stud from the Columbus Blue Jackets.
I mean, like the Columbus Blue Jackets offloaded his salary for Bjorkstrand so they could sign Goodbranson for a $4 million deal.
To sign Gaudreau, we'll go with. Make it sound better.
Sure.
Hey,
what a mistake.
Branson's the reason they're going to get Leo Carlson, okay?
Yeah. Or I think that I do think they're going to take Will Smith, but yeah, sure.
Probably.
Yeah, whatever. Both have higher upsides, so fair enough. You want to play the long game there. But yeah, dude, like it's just a team with 4 lines that can produce. And they were a very good defensive team last year. They just couldn't save. They couldn't buy a fucking save last year, dude. It was crazy.
So
but
it was last year.
It was so funny because
was last year.
I had them making the playoffs their first year.
But goaltending, is this year real? Is last year real, or is it somewhere in the middle?
It's somewhere in the middle because I wasn't really that big of a believer in Grubauer either. And like realistically,
that was a stupid fucking contract. I'm sorry. You can like Grubauer and that's fine. To give him that term at that value is bonkers to me.
And they're doing it. They gave fucking Dreger $3.5 million before that.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's fucking stupid.
And they traded for Martin Jones. Like,
and again, like Seattle, like I got nothing against them. I think that their jerseys are sick. I think that I thought they were going to be the expansion team when Vegas was, because I thought Seattle was the perfect spot for a hockey team. And of course, Vegas proved me very fucking wrong, but it's working out there too. Let's hear it. Who bolsters their prospect pool? I mean, you can't even call Beniers a prospect anymore, but like, who's coming in after that guy?
This is where I start. Well, so again, it's the same 3 guys I've been going back and forth on now for the last couple of picks, but I'm looking at a guy like Brindley, a guy like Ritchie, a guy like Hanzik. I don't know if I can see Ritchie falling too far beyond this. And again, I think they've got enough depth at those positions where it doesn't really matter if he pans out as a center or as a wing, because again, they got Shane Wright coming. They've got other centers in that pool. They've already got like an undersized guy or a couple undersized guys in like Jaeger Furcus, another one of my favorites from last year, also from Moose Jaw, teammate of Det Matejchuk, stud. So the Furcus circus. So I think I'll take Ritchie here. Again, like he can be a center for them in that middle 6. He can be a wing, big boy, responsible at both ends. So like if he does pan out as a center, you've got 2 very good defensive centers with legit offensive upsides in a guy like Shane Wright. Ever heard of him? And CALUM Ritchie. So I think I'll go Ritchie here.
Okay, very fair.